The black market jobs.
Oh, then you could be a pimp. You could be a captain of the swim team. You could be a shower lifeguard.
Stories from the cell.
Stories from the cell. Now, this story from the cell is basically, because some people, they need to know about stories from the cell because they're going to jail. And I'm not saying it like I want anybody to go to jail, but some people, they just want to, their whole thing is I'm operating outside the law. I'm living the criminal. Jail is a part of it, the death. Cool. So I just want to give them some tools that they're going to need when they go to jail.
Okay.
And I'm talking about, listen, the top 3 to 4 to 5 jobs in jail. Number 1, the prison kitchen. That was one of the greatest places for me to work due to the fact of, but some people would say prison kitchen in an industrial job, like a CI job. A CI job is like you might be making mattresses, you might be making tables. They get like more money. They get like.
But let me ask you, when you're in a prison kitchen, you get to dibble and dabble.
You get to do your thing,
so
like me.
You eat
get to make
something,
food.
throw a little something in your mouth.
No, you can make your own stuff. Like on the side, you can make your own shit.
But what I'm saying is you cooking, you don't be.
Yeah, you could do some of that too, but you be able to make your own, so it don't matter. Like you be able to make good shit. It depends if you a cook. Like I was a cook. Now you got it might be between 1 and 2 is between some people were picking is between the prison kitchen job because the food you can always steal shit out the kitchen and you can eat good. In the CI job, that's the big time correctional job where though you might get top pay.
I thought CIs was the niggas that snitch.
No, it's a correctional industry.
You want the CI job, huh?
It's called correctional industry.
Oh, all right.
That's for CI job. But if you would have been a snitch.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be is, this the whole thing is. So you got that job, right? You got that. So now it's like this. You get this. And then you got the yard worker. You got the person that work in activities, meaning they work in the yard. Some people that like to work out will work in the yard because they be there all day, working out, fixing the weights and all that stuff. You got the block worker, and block workers could, they get to do their thing all day on the block. They basically ain't got to go nowhere. They ain't got to lock up as much. They sweep them out the block. You got that. You got the hallway worker, somebody that might work on the compound. That means you can run around the different blocks, pass it off and all that. And you got people that work in the hospital. You got some people that work in the hospital want to be around the nurses, stalkers.
You got some people that the captain of the swim team.
No, they don't have them type of jobs in jail.
Some niggas is pimps, like you.
No, them underground jobs. They're like black market jobs. They're like jobs, they're like under the table jobs in jail. Like you don't, like for real.
Which one made you the most money?
Probably kitchen worker. That was one of my big time jobs.
That bought you more money than Ricky Minaj.
Oh, whoa, come on! I didn't agree to that. I didn't say that I was doing pimp. I wasn't a pimp in jail. I didn't. But what I'm saying is that for you guys that's doing anything,
Ricky suck on the block. That's all.
No, I don't know nothing about that. I'm not going to comment on that. But I will say that before we get out of here, man, if you check the, when you hear this podcast, you can figure out what job you want. If you feel as though you want to be a street operator and you're not getting out and none, you think nobody's going to snitch on you or whatever, good luck to you, man. I wish you the best. But just in case if you go to job, them are the top jobs in jail that you could get. I wouldn't advise. I don't know if the pimp job is still open. I don't know. I think it might be oversaturated with that. Gil, you blew that whole pimp thing up. I think they busted a couple pimps in a couple prisons outside of Philadelphia after Gil put that stuff out there to the public on the podcast.
After they realized what you was doing out here, huh?
Yeah, it might have been something like that.
Hey, listen, man. So one more time, run down to all the youth. Just understand.
They go to top jobs.
When you get locked up and you hit that prison,
you need a job.
You're gonna need a job. We would rather you get a job
on the streets,
out here on the streets, with regular normal people that don't want to be involved. It's either you can get a job on the streets or you could get a job in prison. And you get a job in prison is going to be one of these. Would you tell me again? Kitchen.
The top job is probably the kitchen between the CI shop. You got the prison yard. You got a block worker. You got a compound worker. And then you got what's the other jobs you said it is? The black market jobs.
Oh, then you could be a pimp. You could be a captain of the swim team. You could be a shower lifeguard. No,
the captain of the swim team and the shower lifeguard is like the same.
That was the same?
It's sort of like the same.
You could be a captain of the wrestling team. You could be the basketball coach up there.
What do you mean?
You could be
basketball coach. No, not really. You don't get paid for that type of stuff.
Oh, you don't?
Or you could be.
Well, if you was a coach and I'm a coach, we betting money on our teams.
Yeah, you could bet money over
black
that.
market.
No,
baby.
you could bet money. You could be a bookie.
I know how much
you could be you could be a bookie.
You could be a bookie, but sports bookie.
Sports bookie in jail.
Do them niggas be burning niggas stuff?
Yeah, they burn you. They take lockup over somebody 50 cartons. Because sometimes if you're a bookie, you might have and the whole jail might hit. Like you might have a big game and like a bunch of people hit tickets and it's like,
You can't pay everybody else.
No, you can't pay everybody off. Take a lock up quick. Lock up, I can't pay everybody. I was ass betting with my ass and I can't give it to everybody. Like, you would have been ass better in jail. Like, you'd be the type of dude that be betting people with no money.
Yeah, he said you was an ass getter in jail.
No, you was an ass better in jail.
But they said you was an ass getter.
No, I wasn't. I didn't do none of that stuff.
Said you was getting a lot of ass in jail.
What?
He said, next on Laying on the Lawn with Sean.
No, I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't doing none of that, man.
Laying in a cell with Low.
No, that's you. Laying in the cell with Gail. Coming soon on the next episode of Laying in the Cell with Gail. That's your name, Gail. I can see you now in jail. You would have been an ass better in jail. Would you have been a prostitute in jail? I can see you selling yourself in the joint. I swear, if the time got hard, you would, and it was the Eagles game, or you ain't had nothing to eat. You ain't had nothing to eat for Eagles game. What? You'll off. You'll be a boy of the night. Boy of the night. Shooby dooby. You'll be a boy of the night in jail. I swear you would.